Kia ora koutou. You've been waiting a long time for this video. Sorry, I've been so busy. I got my SIBO test results back, so this is going to be really fast. I've only got 5 minutes and I've got to run out the door. So I got my test results back over a week ago, I think, and I've ordered myself some supplements to start taking. So I just wanted to quickly show you what my results look like. Got them on the computer. Here we go. So this is my results. These squares around the numbers show places where they're concerned about the figures of the gas measurements. This is every reading that they've taken, 10 tests that I did, and this chart here shows the different gases that came up during the test. So the main problematic gas for me is hydrogen. Methane was a little bit lower. I'm going to treat methane, but I'll do that later on down the track. So I'm going to start by treating hydrogen. One thing they noticed was that my hydrogen and methane levels were quite high right from the beginning, which means the scary thing that I had SIBO basically all the way through my digestive tract, all the way up to my stomach. It was already present there before I even started the test. So that means I've got what's known as proximal SIBO, which there's a specific way to treat that. So these figures over here are what they use to tell us exactly what we need to worry about, to be concerned about. So I'll just turn this back around. So these are what I got myself to start treating. Happy belly. This one is for treating, this is a mixture of herbs, and it's got caprylic acid in there as well. It's got barberry, Oregon grape, garlic, black walnut, olive leaf, tiny bit of magnesium, and lots of caprylic acid. So this one is for treating the hydrogen specific bacteria. This is going to be killing them off, and hopefully they move just down to the part of my intestines where they're meant to be, which is the large intestine, instead of all the way up to my tummy. So I'm taking at the moment 4 a day of these. I've been doing that for about 4 or 5 days. I'm also taking Critical Digestion. This is a super mega enzyme formula. Amylase, protease, glucoamylase, alpha galactosidase, a whole lot of other things, lipase, cellulase, lactase, beta-glucanase, etc, 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 etc. So the way naturopaths treat SIBO is totally different to how a doctor would treat it. If you went to a doctor, this isn't going to happen in New Zealand, unfortunately. If you're in somewhere like the States and you went to a SIBO doctor, they would give you antibiotics, and they would possibly tell you to go on a SIBO type diet, which is usually called FODMAPs, or SCD diet, which means specific carbohydrate diet. Here in New Zealand, that's not available to us, so naturopaths are treating it, and the way we treat it, the way I've been taught to treat it anyway, and what I've learned from my research, is we don't go on the diets. Hello everybody who's watching. I just see Josie, Nicole, Evie. I'll get back to you all soon. Now I forgot what I was talking about. Yes, the way I've been taught and from my research is we don't do a special diet when we're treating SIBO. Excuse me. There's a few reasons for that. First reason is that the bacteria are super good at surviving. So they will adapt. If you cut out all of those foods that they love, they'll start dying off, but they're going to find a way to adapt, and they're eventually going to come back, and then they're going to be able to survive on your minimal diet that you've been having. So that's not cool. We don't want them to adapt to a minimal diet. We want them to be in their normal amounts while you're eating a normal diet. The second reason is that some doctors feel that we need the foods that we cut out, that they recommend cutting out in a FODMAPs diet or a specific carbohydrate diet, foods that all of your bacteria in your body need, the good bacteria as well. They need those foods to survive. So if you cut out all of those foods from your diet, you're going to kill off a good portion of your bacteria that you really need. So we're not going to do that. The way naturopaths treat it in New Zealand mostly is we use antimicrobial herbs, for example this one, and we treat whatever is the cause of the SIBO. So in some people's case it's going to be they've got scarring and adhesions in their digestive tract, so we're going to recommend abdominal massage for that. Other people, in fact a lot of people like myself, have problems digesting food properly, so we're going to do a whole lot of routines. I do with my clients, I do Ayurvedic eating routines, choosing carefully what and how you eat and when, taking specific things to help you digest your food, and that's what this is, and also some other things that I recommend to my clients. One other thing I am taking right now is Triphala. It's an Ayurvedic herb, and it's amazing for for colon health, and I've just found out that it's also used for treating SIBO, which is exciting because I've been using Triphala with my clients for years, and it's an amazing combination of herbs. So I'm taking Triphala right now as well, just to help balance out my digestive tract. What else do I need to tell you? So really fast, I really have to run. Today I've gone and had a blood test for my iron levels. At the end of my treatment, or near the end, I'm going to go back and test that again. I'm also weighing myself regularly because I'm expecting to drop quite a bit of weight with this treatment. And I've already noticed quite a noticeable difference in digestive symptoms reducing. I've got a list of all my other symptoms that I'm keeping my eye on as well, just to see if they go away. And one last thing, how do I feel? Don't feel great right now. It took me a little while to learn how to take those supplements. The enzymes tend to burn in my stomach if I don't have quite a big meal afterwards. But now I've learned how to take the supplements, that's good, but I am noticing day 4, 5 that I'm feeling really tired. And today I've got a horrible headache, which I never get headaches, so I'm pretty sure the bacteria down there are screaming because I'm killing them. And they're sending a whole lot of toxins into my bloodstream, which is causing the headaches. So that's the end. I have to go. Evie's just asking me, so I'll quickly answer you, Evie, how much. I'm guessing you mean how much are the supplements. These supplements that I'm taking, 6 weeks supply, are costing $250. So for my clients, I'm offering you to have these ones that are specifically formulated for SIBO, which are expensive, or sorry about that, or I can help to formulate a formula of liquid herbs for you to take, which is going to be intensely cheaper. There may be some powdered herbs as well. It's going to be a lot cheaper, but it's going to be experimental, so that will be up to every client whether they want to choose to go the experimental route with me and do some pretty cheap herbal treatment, or if you want to go just the tried and true, very expensive but properly formulated naturopathic formulas that I'm taking right now. So anyway, if you've got some questions, write them down there. I'll answer them if I can in the comments, otherwise send me a message. Hope everyone has an awesome day. Kia pai o koutou rā. Hei kona.